Hey, so, inspired by other recent YouTube announcements you may have heard about, I'm announcing my retirement. Tendencies from 1 to 2 p.m. On a semi-daily basis. Naps. I'm talking about taking naps. I take naps all the time, and I love it, and it's what keeps me going. I'm never going to retire from YouTube. I don't make enough money for that. I love it too much. So anyway, actually we are talking about naps today. Naps. I love them. They're arguably the best thing I do and what they'll remember me by. I hope when I die, my tombstone reads, "Here lies Craig." Again. Big surprise. What is it, midday? Am I right? The point I'm trying to make is that he liked to nap a lot, but seriously, he's dead this time. Hopefully. Unless he was just napping really hard, in which case, please put your ear to the ground and listen for tapping and or screaming. So I'm making this video to rally all the nap lovers, defend against the nap shamers, and to alleviate the doubts of and inspire the nap curious. And it's coming at you in 5 parts. Part 1, disclaimers, because naps aren't for everyone and they're fraught with controversy. Part 2, why I nap. Part 3, what the science says and how it has led me down the road of self-forgiveness and acceptance, because I will forever be a bad sleeper and a great napper. Hi, Bunny. Oh, Bunny. Bunny. 4, tips if you want to be a successful napper like myself. And that's it. Like I said, 4 parts. Bunny's laying on my legs now. I ain't moving ever. Part 1, disclaimers. I recognize that naps aren't for everyone. Some people feel terrible after they nap, or they just don't like how much time it wastes. It's just not for them. I can think of one of them, and to those people, I say I love you, and I want to spend the rest of my life with you. You are my wife. Well, one of you. To the other ones, I see you. Different sleeps for different creeps. But also, try to see me and stop shaming people who want to take a nap. Other disclaimers. Naps require a lot of disclaimers. I recognize that I'm incredibly lucky to be my own boss and make my own schedule and be able to step away whenever I need to take a rest. I wish everyone had this luxury. I wish every business gave people the time to take a rest when they need to. There should be a recognition that everyone's mental and physical needs are different and they don't always fit into a capitalist box. And 2, why I nap. Well, that's easy, because I'm getting older and lazier. Nope, that's not it. Although those things are true, I've always loved naps. The main reason I love naps, I'm perpetually low on sleep because I'm a bad sleeper, and naps make me feel better. If you've been watching me a while, you are sick of me complaining about my bad sleep. But the thing is, nighttime keeps happening. I'm trying to make it stop. I yell at the sun on a regular basis, but it keeps moving. The sun is a stubborn bastard, and the moon is no help either. I'm sorry. Oh my God. The moon is so sensitive. I shouldn't have said that. Anyway, during the day when I get extremely tired, naps make me feel better. And anything that makes you feel good is automatically good for you. Okay, maybe not all things are good for you, but naps are good for you, and everyone agrees with me. Right, my wife?
How do you feel about naps?
Stupid. I would rather just continue to be tired and then go to bed earlier.
Okay, so my wife is one of those people that naps don't work for. Probably because when she sleeps, it's like Tafiti from Moana. She literally turns into a mountain, not to be disturbed for hundreds of years. Point is, her sleep tank is way more full than mine. I love naps because I gotta replenish my sleep tank. 3, what the science says, or how it has led me down the road of acceptance. That naps are just what I'm gonna just need to do. This is not the first time or the 500th time that I've Googled what's wrong with my sleep. I'm well aware of what all the experts think. So in general, you will always come across articles that will have a mixed result. The general consensus, and I'm just going to talk in general consensus here. We're not going to go into the gory details. The general consensus is there seems to be nothing wrong with occasional naps. But if you have to nap all the time, it's probably an indication of an underlying issue. The main one being you need more sleep. Duh. Wow. So that could mean you need to change the behavior around your sleep hygiene, or maybe you have a condition like sleep apnea, or as I like to call it, slapnea. It's the first time I've ever called it that. Sleep apnea is when you periodically stop breathing in the middle of sleep and it jolts you awake, or it just makes your sleep restless without you even realizing it. Something to do with cutting off the breathing back in there. And I know some of you think I have sleep apnea, or I probably have sleep apnea, but I do not think I do. I don't snore, for one thing. I've recorded myself, and I did not hear the snores, and no one has ever said that I snore, although My wife does sleep like a brick, so she wouldn't know. And I know you can still have sleep apnea if you don't snore, but I really don't think I do. And my doctor doesn't think I have sleep apnea. I guess my doctor could be wrong, and I could be wrong. It's rare, but it does happen, me being wrong. My problem doesn't seem to be that I just wake up all the time. It's that when I do wake up, it's hard for me to fall back asleep. And this coincides with something else I often come across in my Googlings, the theory that if humans are left to their own natural devices, no society schedule being forced on them, they will naturally fall into biphasic sleep, or two sleeps, because there's evidence that human beings used to sleep that way. You go to bed, you wake up in the middle of the night for a few hours, and then you go 2 seconds sleep. I did a whole video about biphasic sleep, in which I did biphasic sleep, and I enjoyed it. I appreciate one of the top comments. This only works if you're not a cog in the Western capitalist machine. Hear, hear. So maybe because of years of being my own boss and freeing myself from the regular work schedule, or maybe because I'm getting older, or maybe she's born with it, maybe it's Maybelline, my body wants to do the biphasic dance. And it's becoming more of a problem now because I'm getting up earlier to coincide with my daughter's school schedule, but my biphasic body is not giving up. It's still the biphasic body that I used to know. That's just a theory.
A sleep theory.
Remember when that guy used to make videos? And another theory is that if you nap too often or too long, it will cause bad nights of sleep. Some of you have commented on the Beard Lover subreddit that this has been your experience. And I know some of you are thinking that about me. Stop napping so much and you'll get a good night's sleep. Hole. It's rude of you to call me names when you're trying to give me advice. Just come on, try to be a little more tactful. This is the chicken or the egg problem. Are bad nights of sleep causing me to nap, or are naps causing me the bad nights of sleep? And should I sleep with a chicken or an egg? And the obvious answer is sleep with the chicken, because the egg will break and make a mess, but make sure you don't feed the chicken too much, because otherwise it's going to poop in your bed. I suppose you could hard boil the egg. But anyway, as far as naps causing a bad night of sleep, I don't think that is the issue for me. I have gone many time spans where I didn't nap, still had bad nights of sleep, and days where I've napped and actually had better nights of sleep. So what the I have always been a bad sleeper. My parents tell me this. And when I was at sleepovers or had roommates, I was always the last person to fall asleep.
Good night, you princes of Maine, you kings of New England.
There was something different about my sleep compared to my friends. I don't think my mind and body fit well into modern society and never did. So what I'm trying to say is I've come to a place of acceptance. Nighttime is always going to be the right time for not great sleep. And part of the reason I'm making this video is because I know there are other people like me out there, and society should help them. Nap rooms, normalize naps. Part 4, how to nap, or nap tips, or nips. I'm a light sleeper. I can't fall asleep just anywhere. I'm jealous of people who can. I'm looking at you, my wife. It's interesting how China can sleep in a car, on a plane, on a train, in a box, in some socks. I do not like it, Sam I am. She's a super deep sleeper and can accidentally fall asleep and regrets it. Whereas I crave it and can't have it without specific conditions. Here's how I do it. I don't schedule naps in my day. I just wait till I feel a nap coming on, and if I have time, I will take a nap. It doesn't happen every day. I shut the blackout curtains. It defies the sun! Or you could use a face mask, but for me, using a face mask makes me a sweaty Betty on the face, and I don't want to be a sweaty Betty. And then I turn on the box fan. The white noise to block out the world. You can use whatever noise you want. Oh yeah, but before that, I strip down to my skivvies. I sleep in my underwear. No socks. I can't sleep with socks on. But also make sure you use the toilet first for the pooping and the peeing. But if you forget, no big deal. Just pee in your bed. Just kidding. Pee off the side. Now sometimes, even though I'm tired, my mind might need a little wind down after all of these things. So I'll grab a book, or I'll do Sudoku on my phone. I know blue light is a problem that people seem to think is a problem, but I don't believe that it's a problem for me. Sudoku really turns my brain off and helps me drift off. And if there's time... Yes? What do you think of naps? You like naps?
No, that's my blanket. Then give it back.
Well, I'm using it right now.
Why are you using mine?
It was nearby and it looks cool.
But I want it.
You don't need a blanket right now. Okay. And again, if I have time, and if there's time, I won't set an alarm, and I'll just nap as long as I need to. Usually it's 20 to 30 minutes. Sometimes it might be 2 hours. Actually, half the time I'd say I'm unable to fall asleep, and I'll give it like 15 minutes. Even then, I still feel better. I just needed a brain rest. Or breast. But even if I get the massive 2 hours, I still feel good afterwards. Sometimes I might feel groggy or lethargic like you can, but it's still better than the feeling I had before I took a nap. The low sleep feeling before the nap is awful. So yeah, I'm a lazy jerk who naps when he wants to, and I wish everyone could stop nap shaming. But seriously, if you do nap a lot, you might have an underlying health issue, and you should probably talk to your doctor. And consider improving your sleep routine. Speaking of improving your sleep routine, there's one thing that helps me improve my sleep routine and give me a restful night's sleep, and it's the sponsor of this video, Beam. Seriously, I use it every night. It's basically hot chocolate that helps you sleep. Nothing has helped better than Beam with my sleep routine. I am being 100% honest here. It helps me get to sleep earlier. I'll be reading a yummy book or watching a delicious TV show, and I'll want to watch just one more episode, or I'll be building a birdhouse. I'm never building a birdhouse, but I just won't want to go to sleep. I drink the Beam, I want to go to sleep. It's a miracle. So it helps keep me on a good sleep schedule, and I don't wake up groggy or cranky. I do wake up Craigie, because Craig's my name. Also, it's the beginning of a new year, and if you want to accomplish those goals in 2024, maybe you should get good sleep, and that will help you accomplish your goals, and Beam will help you accomplish those goals by helping you get good sleep. You get it? So let's make 2024 the year of sleep. Well, the year of good sleep. You wouldn't want to just sleep the entire year. Beam's concoction, called Dream, I shouldn't have taken the mic away from my mouth, has the highest quality sleep ingredients. You got your epigenin, melatonin, magnesium, and L-theanine. They call me theanine benzene. Benzene's my last name. And my favorite flavor, chocolate peanut butter, right there. Right there. It's clinically proven to help you sleep. That's right. There was a study, and 93% of people reported a restful sleep and waking up feeling refreshed. You can get the version with CBD or not CBD. That is the question. Click the link below or scan the QR code and use the code Wheezy to get 35% off. 35% is in honor of my age 8 years ago. Seriously, honestly, I use it every night, and it is delicious, and it really helps me get better sleep. And that's all. I hope you may have gained a little nap appreciation, whether you need them or not. Thank you for watching. Be on the lookout for an upcoming video in which China and I are going to do some decluttering, and we'll talk about the value of decluttering. It's one of our favorite topics. I've started actually getting into comic books and graphic novels for the first time in my life, and I'm going to make a video about that somewhere down the road. I have a Patreon if you want to support me. I do monthly live streams, monthly banjo faces. Longtime viewers know what that is. A chance to see these videos before anyone else, if I get them done early enough, or just the satisfaction of supporting a guy who makes things you like. And it's a great way to get rid of all that money clutter you might have around. In my previous video, I tried to learn how to hold a handstand for 10 seconds in a month. It's one of my favorite videos, for real. Just really like how that video turned out. If you want to check it out, it's on screen now. Click the blue beard to subscribe, and sweet dreams. Whether it's in the middle of the day or at night, or those are the only two options, actually. I guess twilight, dawn, and dusk. The day is a spectrum.